Welcome to the Bell and D Pill channel. I'm Dr. Sarah, and today I'm going to share something that could completely transform your intimate life in just 7 days. If you're a man over 55 struggling with weak erections, loss of sensitivity, or that overwhelming feeling of disappointing your partner, what I'm about to reveal could be the answer you've been desperately seeking. It's not another pill, it's not another expensive treatment, it's a simple oil that you can massage into your penis to restore the powerful, confident erections you had in your younger years. For over 3,000 years, ancient civilizations knew something that modern medicine has conveniently forgotten. They understood that certain oils, when applied with the right technique, could awaken inactive blood vessels, restore sensitivity, and bring back that surge of masculine vitality that makes you feel truly alive. Egyptian pharaohs, Roman emperors, and Chinese masters used specific oil blends to maintain their sexual prowess well into old age. But here's the shocking part. Big pharmaceutical companies have buried this knowledge because they can't patent nature, and they certainly can't make billions off a simple oil that costs less than your morning coffee. The oil I'm going to reveal works by penetrating deeply into the tissue of the penis, dilating the blood vessels that have become lazy over the years, and reactivating the nerve pathways that have gone inactive. Unlike synthetic chemicals that force your body into an artificial state, this natural approach works with your body's own healing mechanisms. It doesn't just mask the problem, it restores function at the cellular level. Men who have used this technique report not only harder erections but also increased sensitivity, longer-lasting performance, and that confident feeling of knowing their body won't let them down when it matters most. Are you watching this video right now? There are no coincidences in life. Your body has been sending you signals, and deep down, you know that taking pills isn't the long-term solution you desire. By the end of this video, I'll give you the exact oil formula and show you the precise massage technique that has helped thousands of men regain their sexual confidence. I'll reveal which specific oil works faster, how to prepare it correctly, and the exact massage pattern that maximizes absorption and effectiveness. Before we dive deeper, I'm curious, where in the world are you watching this video? Write your country in the comments below, because I love connecting with men from all corners of the globe who are ready to take control of their sexual health naturally. Your journey back to powerful, satisfying erections begins here and now. Let's start with something that most men don't realize. Your penis is actually the most honest reporter of your body's health. When erections start to become weaker or less frequent, it's not just about aging. It's your cardiovascular system sending you a critical message. The same blood vessels that nourish your heart are the ones that create your erections, but the arteries in the penis are much smaller. So when circulation begins to decline, your penis feels it first, sometimes years before you have any cardiac symptoms. This is what's happening inside your body when erections weaken. The smooth muscle tissue in the chambers of the penis starts to lose its flexibility, like a rubber band that becomes stiff as it ages. The blood vessels become less responsive to the signals telling them to open wide and let blood in. The nerve pathways that trigger the entire erection process start firing less efficiently. But here's the beautiful part. Unlike a worn-out rubber band, your body has an incredible capacity to regenerate and restore function when given the right tools. Most men panic when they notice changes, but your body is trying to protect you. When testosterone levels naturally decline with age, when stress hormones remain elevated for too long, and when inflammation builds up in your system, your penis responds by becoming more selective about when it acts. It's not broken, it's just operating in survival mode. The key is to switch it back to thriving mode, and that's exactly what the right oils can do. Think about this. When you cut your finger, your body starts healing immediately. When you exercise a muscle, it strengthens. The tissue in your penis has that same regenerative capacity, but it needs the right stimulation and nutrients to activate that healing response. The oils I'll share work because they deliver specific compounds directly to the tissue that needs them most, bypassing your digestive system and going straight to work where it matters. Your morning erections are like the daily status report of your body. If you wake up with strong, spontaneous erections, your circulation and hormone levels are in good shape. If those morning signals are weak or absent, your body is telling you it needs support. But here's the encouraging part. Men who start using therapeutic massage with oils often notice their morning erections returning within the first week, sometimes even in the first few days. The issue of sensitivity is just as important as the hardness factor. When the nerve endings in your penis become less sensitive, pleasure decreases, and more stimulation is needed to reach climax. This creates a frustrating cycle where sex becomes work instead of pleasure. The right oils contain compounds that can reactivate those nerve pathways, returning the exquisite sensitivity that makes intimate moments truly satisfying again. Your body wants to function correctly. It's designed to maintain sexual vitality throughout your life. The problem is that modern life puts obstacles in the way: processed foods that clog arteries, stress that constricts blood vessels, and sedentary habits that slow circulation. But when you start supporting your body with specific oil therapy, you're removing those obstacles and giving your natural systems the boost they need to function as they should. Let's talk about something that might make you uncomfortable at first, but it's absolutely crucial for your sexual recovery: the power of therapeutic self-touch. Most men have been conditioned to think that touching themselves is shameful or purely sexual, but therapeutic massage is completely different. It's medicine, it's healing, and when it comes to restoring penile function, your own hands are the most precise, gentle, and effective tools you have. Here's what happens when you start incorporating regular penile massage into your routine. You're literally awakening tissue that has been inactive. Think about it. If you had a muscle that you never used, it would become weak and insensitive. The tissue in your penis works the same way. Regular therapeutic massage increases blood flow, stretches the smooth muscle fibers, and keeps the tissue healthy and receptive. It's not about arousal. It's about maintenance and restoration. The psychological benefits are just as powerful as the physical ones. When you take time to care for your body in this intentional way, you're rebuilding your relationship with your own sexuality. Many men over 55 have developed anxiety around their sexual performance, and that anxiety actually worsens physical issues. But when you start a regular routine of massage with healing oils, you're taking control. You're being proactive. That feeling of empowerment alone can drastically improve your confidence and performance. Most men have no idea how much tension they carry in their pelvic region. Stress, anxiety, long hours of sitting, all of this creates chronic muscle tension that restricts blood flow to your genitals. When you massage with the right oils, you're not just treating the penis itself. You're releasing tension throughout the entire pelvic area. The oils penetrate deeply into the tissue, relaxing muscles you didn't even know were tense, opening pathways for better circulation. The oils I'll share later contain compounds that are too large to be absorbed through oral supplements, but when applied directly to the skin, they penetrate right where they're needed most. That's why topical application is much more effective than taking pills. You're delivering healing nutrients directly to the tissue in concentrations that would be impossible to achieve through your bloodstream. Regular massage also helps you become more aware of your body's responses and changes. You'll start to notice improvements in texture, sensitivity, and responsiveness that you might otherwise overlook. This awareness helps you track your progress and adjust your technique as needed. Many men tell me they wish they had started this practice years ago because the benefits extend far beyond sexual function. They feel more connected to their bodies and more confident overall. The key is consistency and the right technique. Just as you wouldn't expect to get fit by exercising once a month, you can't expect dramatic improvements with an occasional massage. But when you commit to a daily routine with the right oils and technique, the cumulative effects are remarkable. Your tissue becomes more flexible, circulation improves, sensitivity increases, and that natural confidence starts to return. This isn't magic. It's simply giving your body the constant care and attention it needs to function at its best. Before we get to the specific oils that can transform your performance, we need to talk about the silent killers that sabotage your efforts every day. Even the most powerful therapeutic oils won't reach their full potential if you're unknowingly poisoning your system with habits that destroy circulation and hormone production. The good news is that once you identify these performance killers, you can start eliminating them while the oils do their magic from the outside. The biggest culprit is something you probably consume every day without thinking twice: processed foods loaded with trans fats and refined sugars. These foods create inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system, including the delicate blood vessels in your penis. When you eat a meal high in processed ingredients, your blood vessels constrict for hours afterward. Imagine trying to fill a garden hose when someone is stepping on it. That's what happens to your erections when inflammation narrows your penile arteries. Sitting for long periods is another massive performance killer that most men don't connect to their sexual issues. When you sit for hours, you're literally compressing the blood vessels and nerves that feed your genitals. The pelvic floor muscles become weak and tense, circulation slows to a crawl, and over time, this creates a perfect storm for erectile dysfunction. The oils I'll share can help restore circulation, but they work much better when you're also moving your body regularly throughout the day. Sleep deprivation is destroying your testosterone production and recovery ability. Your body produces most of its testosterone during deep sleep, particularly in the early hours of the morning. When you're not getting quality sleep, your hormone levels plummet, and no external treatment can compensate for that internal deficiency. Poor sleep also raises cortisol, the stress hormone that directly interferes with sexual function and blocks the absorption of healing nutrients from topical oils. Chronic stress is like kryptonite for your sexual performance. When you're constantly worried about work, finances, or health, your body remains in fight or flight mode. This floods your system with stress hormones that constrict blood vessels and divert blood flow away from your reproductive organs. The beauty of oil massage is that it's inherently relaxing and stress-reducing, but you'll get much better results if you also address the root sources of stress in your life. Alcohol may seem like it helps you relax, but it's actually one of the worst things for sexual function. Alcohol is a depressant that slows your nervous system, reduces testosterone production, and interferes with the complex neurological processes that create erections. Even moderate alcohol consumption can significantly impact your sexual performance, especially as you age and your body becomes less efficient at processing alcohol. The hidden factor that most men never consider is dehydration. Your blood is mostly water, and when you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and harder to pump. This directly affects your ability to achieve and maintain erections. The oils work by improving circulation, but they can only operate with the volume and quality of blood you're providing. Proper hydration is like giving the oils a clear highway to work their magic, while dehydration creates traffic jams that slow down the healing process. Now let's talk about the foods and practices that work synergistically with your oil massage routine to enhance your results. Think of these as internal allies that support what the oils are doing externally. When you combine topical oil therapy with circulation-boosting nutrition, you're tackling the issue from both sides, delivering healing compounds directly to the tissue while improving your body's overall capacity to maintain healthy blood flow. Watermelon isn't just a summer treat, it's nature's Viagra. This fruit contains high levels of citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts into arginine, which then produces nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the key molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and open wide. When you regularly eat watermelon, especially the white part near the rind where citrulline is most concentrated, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to produce stronger erections naturally. The oils I'll share work even better when your body has optimal nitric oxide production. Dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa is another powerful circulation booster that most men don't realize can improve their sexual performance. The flavonoids in dark chocolate help keep your blood vessels flexible and responsive. They also reduce inflammation and enhance your blood vessels' sensitivity to nitric oxide signals. Having a small piece of high-quality dark chocolate daily while doing your oil massage routine can significantly improve your results. Pomegranate juice is like liquid medicine for your cardiovascular system. Studies have shown that men who regularly drink pomegranate juice have improved blood flow and stronger erections. The antioxidants in pomegranate help protect your blood vessels from damage and keep them functioning optimally. When you use therapeutic oils externally and support your circulation with pomegranate internally, you're creating the perfect environment for sexual restoration. Here's a breathing technique that works incredibly well with oil massage. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing, and it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is essential for sexual function. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 7, then exhale for a count of 8. Do this for 5 to 10 cycles before your oil massage routine. This breathing pattern increases oxygen in your blood, reduces stress hormones, and puts your body in the optimal state to receive the benefits of the therapeutic oils. Garlic may not seem sexy, but it's one of the most powerful circulation boosters on the planet. The sulfur compounds in garlic help keep your blood vessels flexible and improve blood flow throughout your body, including your penis. Raw garlic is the most potent, but if that's too intense, you can take aged garlic supplements. The key is consistency. Having garlic in your system regularly while doing your oil treatments amplifies the circulation benefits. Simple movement patterns can drastically improve the effectiveness of your oil massage routine. Pelvic tilts. hip circles, and deep squats help enhance blood flow to your pelvic region. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of these movements before your oil massage can make a big difference in how the oils penetrate and circulate. Movement gets your blood pumping, warms up the tissue, and creates the ideal conditions for the healing compounds in the oils to do their work. Let's talk about the mental game, because here's the brutal truth. You can have the most powerful oils in the world, but if your mind is working against you, you'll never reach your full potential. Performance anxiety is like a poison that seeps into your entire sexual experience. It starts with a disappointing encounter, then your brain creates this story that you're broken or too old, and suddenly every intimate moment becomes a test instead of a pleasure. The oils I'll share can restore your physical capacity, but freeing yourself from this mental prison is equally important. The cycle of anxiety works like this. You worry about your performance, which floods your system with stress hormones that constrict blood vessels, making it harder to achieve an erection, which confirms your fears and makes you worry even more. It's a vicious cycle that strengthens every time it repeats. But here's the beautiful part of combining oil massage with mindfulness. The physical act of caring for your body in this gentle, therapeutic way reconfigures your brain to associate touch with healing instead of performance pressure. Mindfulness during your oil massage routine is incredibly powerful. Instead of letting your mind race with worries about whether it's working or when you'll see results, focus entirely on the sensations, the warmth of the oil, the texture of your skin, the feeling of improved circulation. This present moment awareness not only enhances the physical benefits of the massage but also trains your brain to stay calm and focused during intimate moments with your partner. Communication with your partner is absolutely crucial, and most men completely get this wrong. They either hide their struggles out of shame or put pressure on their partner to be understanding without really explaining what's going on. Here's a better approach. Share your journey toward natural healing. Tell your partner about the oils you're using, the lifestyle changes you're making, and the commitment you've taken to restore your sexual vitality. When your partner becomes an ally in your healing journey instead of a witness to your struggles, everything changes. Visualization is a technique that works incredibly well with oil massage. As you apply the oils, visualize the healing compounds penetrating deeply into your tissue, opening blood vessels, awakening nerve pathways, and restoring youthful function. Your brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. When you consistently visualize healing and restoration, you're programming your nervous system to support those outcomes. This isn't wishful thinking. It's using your mind as a tool to enhance the physical healing process. Confidence is like a muscle, it strengthens with use and weakens with neglect. Every time you complete your oil massage routine, every healthy choice you make, every small improvement you notice, you're building confidence. Start keeping a simple journal of your progress. Note changes in morning erections, sensitivity, firmness, and duration. When you see evidence of improvement in black and white, it becomes much easier to believe in your body's ability to heal and perform. The most important mindset shift is this: you're not trying to go back to who you were 20 years ago. You're becoming the best version of who you are now. The oils and techniques I'm sharing aren't about turning back the clock. They're about optimizing your current potential. When you approach this journey with curiosity instead of desperation, with patience instead of pressure, with self-compassion instead of self-criticism, you create the mental environment where true healing can occur. Here's the oil blend that has transformed the intimate lives of thousands of men over 55. The base oil is cold-pressed coconut oil, which has unique medium-chain fatty acids that penetrate the skin better than any other carrier oil. To this base, you'll add essential peppermint oil for its powerful circulation-boosting properties and essential ginger oil for its ability to enhance sensitivity and warmth. The exact recipe is 2 tablespoons of organic coconut oil, 3 drops of pure peppermint essential oil, and 2 drops of ginger essential oil. Mix this thoroughly and store it in a small glass jar. This blend will remain potent for up to 3 months. Coconut oil does much more than just carry the other ingredients. It contains lauric acid and caprylic acid compounds that enhance blood vessel flexibility and reduce inflammation at the cellular level. When applied to the tissue of the penis, coconut oil penetrates deeper than synthetic lubricants and truly nourishes the skin and underlying tissue. Peppermint oil contains menthol, which creates a cooling sensation that stimulates blood flow and awakens nerve endings that may have become inactive over time. Ginger oil is the secret weapon in this blend. It contains gingerol and zingerone compounds that have been used for centuries to improve circulation and sensitivity. When applied topically, ginger oil creates a gentle warming sensation that dilates blood vessels and increases blood flow to the area. It also has natural anti-inflammatory properties that help repair damaged tissue and restore optimal function. The combination of refreshing peppermint and warming ginger creates a unique sensation that maximizes circulation and sensitivity. Now, the massage technique, the timing, and method are everything. Apply this oil blend when you're relaxed and have privacy, ideally at night after a warm shower when your circulation is already improved. Start with clean, dry hands and warm the oil blend between your palms. Begin with gentle circular motions at the base of the penis, using moderate pressure firm enough to stimulate circulation but gentle enough to avoid irritation. Work your way up the shaft with long, smooth strokes, spending extra time on areas that feel less sensitive. The key is consistency and patience. Massage for 10 to 15 minutes daily, focusing on different areas each session. Some days, concentrate on the base and root, where the main blood vessels enter the penis. Other days, focus on the shaft and head, where sensitivity is most important. Pay attention to how your tissue responds. You should feel an increase in warmth and a slight tingling as circulation improves. Don't expect dramatic changes immediately, but most men notice improvements in morning erections within the first week. Here's what you can expect during your 7-day journey. Days 1-2. Primarily, you'll notice the pleasant sensations of warmth and coolness as the oils penetrate. Days 3-4. You might start experiencing stronger morning erections and increased sensitivity during the day. Days 5-7. Many men report firmer erections, greater stamina, and renewed confidence. Remember that everyone's body responds differently, so don't get discouraged if your timeline is slightly different. The important thing is daily, consistent application. Safety is crucial. Always do a patch test first by applying a small amount to your inner wrist and waiting 24 hours to ensure you don't have allergic reactions. Never use this blend with latex condoms, as the oils can degrade latex. If you experience any burning or severe irritation, discontinue use immediately. Store your oil blend in a cool, dark place, and always use clean hands when applying. This natural approach is gentle yet powerful. Respect the process and allow your body to heal at its own pace while providing it with constant therapeutic support. Now you have everything you need to start your journey back to powerful, confident erections using nature's most effective healing oils. The coconut oil base with peppermint and ginger essential oils combined with the daily massage technique I've shared has helped thousands of men over 55 regain their sexual vitality without dangerous pills or costly treatments. Remember, consistency is key. Commit to this 7-day protocol and pay attention to the changes in your body. Your morning erections will be your first sign of success, followed by increased sensitivity and firmer performance when it matters most. If this video has given you hope and practical solutions, please hit the like button, subscribe to the Bell N D Pill channel for more natural health secrets, and share this with any man who needs to hear this message. Leave a comment below and let me know how this oil blend works for you. Your success story could inspire another man to take control of his sexual health naturally. Always remember, the truth goes beyond the pill.